Time is incredibly weird, and some people are incredibly interested in it, especially some movie directors who played around with different concepts that change time as we know it. So all 8 of these movies are going to change the way time works. By the by, I'm the movie guy and let's start this list. Number 8, Synchronic. I watched this film at work, and let me just say it's always nice when you have time at work to watch a movie. This film gave me the idea of making this video. That's why it's starting this list. It's a trippy film about 2 paramedics who encounter a couple of horrific deaths that are all connected to a drug called Synchronic. Anthony Mackie's the lead, and I thought that he was great, even though I don't rate him that highly. The story is incredibly weird, and it doesn't follow a clear narrative path, and it even dabbles in an interesting time travel plot, which I thought was smart and original. Synchronic received some praise when it was released, and it was definitely justified. Number 7, Looper. When Looper was announced, everyone was buzzing for it. I wasn't that blown away by the film, but I love the gimmick of it. In the future, the mob sends people they want killed to the past, where Joe waits for them and kills them, in exchange for money, of course. One day he awaits a victim, but the person that is sent to him is actually Joe from the future. What I like about the gimmick is that time travel creates new jobs, which is always nice. The duo of Little Joe and Big Joe is also cool, as they try to find the little version of a terrorist from the future. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis play the 2 Joes. I'll let you figure out which is which, and this is a good and different action film. Number 6, Comet. Comet's plot immediately gripped me and made me want to watch it. The film bounces back and forth over the course of a couple's 6-year relationship. The interesting gimmick is that the film bounces back and forth between their relationship in different universes. Multiverses is an incredibly popular theory, which has become popular in movies as well. It's a theory that suggests that there are a multitude of universes where other versions of us exist. Returning to the movie, the idea for it is original, at least to my knowledge. The only thing that lets it down is the script that should have been more tidied up. However, that should not impede your enjoyment. Number 5, Groundhog Day. Groundbreaking, that's what Groundhog Day is. Everyone knows about it, it's incredibly well known, but it deserves a spot on this list for basically making a new genre. A weatherman finds himself living the same day over and over again. Other movies have used this gimmick such as Palm Springs or Edge of Tomorrow. Returning to Groundhog Day, it's incredibly funny, it's also profound, and everyone watching will be pleased by the package. Bill Murray was the right man for the job, but what amazes me the most was that the film could have been a dud. A guy reliving the same day over and over again, yet he never feels boring. Today, this time gimmick is not something innovative, but when Groundhog Day came out, it was something incredibly original. Number 4, Predestination. Time travel has already been presented in this list, but this one is a very complex movie which I thoroughly enjoyed. A temporal agent has to track down the Fizzle Bomber. He becomes obsessed, traveling back and forth in time trying to track him down. The story of this one is just mind-bending. It's filled with twists and turns, and the final twist is just so unexpected, and I'll say complex again because that's the best way to describe this film. I like how this film uses different time travel rules than the conventional ones, but it's also an incredible experience. That's why it deserves to be mentioned and ranked. Number 3, Memento. Christopher Nolan loves to make a film that uses time differently. This list could have been filled with his films, but I only wanted to pick one. Interstellar plays around with time travel, Tenet is awesome and uses inversion, something original, but Memento is the pick for me because of just how much it changes the conventional viewing experience. The film plays from ending to beginning, so exactly dissimilar than normal movies. A man with short-term memory loss tries to find his wife's killer. It's a great mystery film. It definitely deserves more than one viewing in order to understand what is going on. Guy Pearce is a real star in this picture. It was nominated for 2 Oscars. It's a masterpiece and it uses time differently than all movies. Number 2, Boyhood. This is one of my favorite movies ever. His gimmick is the hardest to pull off. It's the life of a boy named Mason, told in 12 years. The gimmick is that the film was actually filmed in 12 years, so every actor returned every year to shoot a couple of scenes. That was astonishing to me. There isn't a film that actually managed to do something similar to this. The film was also heartbreaking, interesting, it's a coming-of-age tale, it's incredibly well received, deservedly so I might add. No time travel, no reliving the same day or starting with the ending, just a film that took 12 years to make because that's what the director wanted. And number 1, Back to the Future. We've encountered time traveling movies before, but I thought that Back to the Future deserves to top this list because it is one of the first movies that ever dared to change time, and at the same time, it has stood the test of time as one of the best movies ever, period. A 17-year-old student is sent 30 years in the past by a time-traveling car invented by scientist Doc Brown. It has all the characteristics to make it a family favorite: action, comedy, and adventure. People loved it back in the day when it was released. It still is loved to this day. Which of these films are you planning on watching? Let me know down in the comments. While you are there, press that like and subscribe button. Press the bell to get notifications every time my videos get uploaded. And until next time, keep on watching movies, guys.